You're about to witness one of the fastest sports in the world, with a ball traveling at speeds close to 200 miles per hour.
Execution. Determination.
Sacrifice.
Fearless.
Discipline.
Passion. You have to be a little crazy.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in Laurel, Maryland for game one of our first semifinal between Sam Murray and Alex Landa. I'm Kelly Diesel, joined by my partner, Dean Grizzly Bear.
Good morning, Kelly. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for that cup of coffee. I'm excited for this semifinal Saturday.
0-0.
Me as well. Alex Landa received the first serve and had a pretty perfect rollout to get himself back in the box. Very excited about this matchup today. Both guys are very good retrievers.
1-0.
What's your thought on today's match, Kelly?
Well, I think Sam's, as big as he is, he moves so well, and he's got some pretty soft hands as well. I think Alex takes a little bit to find his game, and I think that's where Sam might have the advantage here in game one.
Good, very good point. We saw yesterday Alex started off very slow, was down like 7-3 or something like that.
Yeah. No, it was 10-3, and he rattled off 7 against Jansen Allen.
That's right.
2-0.
Starting this match on top, 2-0. Alex Landa in the service box from Mexico against the big Canada, Samuel Murray. I want to welcome everyone in the chat box. Hopefully everyone watching can share our feed, like our page. What a fantastic shot by Sam Murray. Shoulder high, backhand splat rollout. That was fantastic. Sam Murray down to drive. For the backhand short serve. This event here in Maryland is shaping up very nice. The place is starting to get packed. Last night and Thursday, a lot of people in the house. We spoke with the tournament director, Tracy. She said she's extremely pleased at the men's pro tour here at her club. A lot of her regular players are excited to see men's professional racquetball here. Haven't seen it in about 10 to 15 years in Maryland.
Yeah, Tracy Valentine's done a great job this tournament.
I think she slept in this morning because she's not here yet.
She's earned it.
Big skip by Big Canada. Right off his racket, straight into the ground.
2-31.
Looking for some questions in the chat box to see what people are thinking on this match. Any predictions from you guys in the chat box?
Short.
Javier Mar in the chat box.
Serve.
Love to see him play a little more on the tour. Nice down the line kill shot by Sam Murray.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see too many skips in this game, Dean.
You don't think?
No, I think we're going to see a lot of kill shots.
Clinton in the box is the first one to chime in, saying Landa in 3.
Short serve.
Land in
Second
3.
Looked a little good from my angle, and we're going to see an appeal already. Run that back. Alex in the chat box is also saying Landa in 3. Let's get that serve back up on video review for head referee Scott McClellan. Been saying Landa in 3.
Short serve.
Referee taking his time to look at this one. It looks like it's really close.
Short serve.
Short serve is the call after the video review.
132.
Hey
second
Kelly,
serve.
that might be the next project, is getting a sponsor for our video review. Anybody out there interested, give us a call.
Set up.
Yeah, Dean, I've spoke with CEO John Scott. We're always looking for new partners here on tour. And
271.
an official replay sponsor would be terrific.
Might have to contact Pepsi. Both of these guys are very good shooters, like to kill the ball. What a get by Sam Murray off the back wall. Shot coming up against two bounce get. He called it on himself. Excellent sportsmanship by Sam Murray. We might have our first towel timeout. And we do.
Let me tell the folks at home who's sponsoring this towel timeout. Service Master Restore Cleaning and Restoration. They have 24-hour emergency service. Located in Deer Park, New York. You know where Deer Park is, Dean?
I do. It's very close to me.
Service Master Restore takes care of outdoor control, sanitation, water damage, sewage cleanups, crawl space drying, fire restoration, oil spills, you name it, they do it.
One of their specialties is water extraction. And that's something we've been talking to them about, on how we can make the courts a little more drier for these players. Good serve by Landa and nice return by Sam Murray. Landa goes up top. Sam's going to shoot this right into the corner. Landa's there. Another one into the corner. Trading blows here.
We got a rally here, Dean.
Skip by Sam Murray. Went for bottom board.
4 serving 1.
Landa slipped one past me there, Dean. I had it 3-1 on the scoreboard.
Nice.
Short. Second serve.
A lot of people chiming in the chat box right now. And I think my chat feed went down. Hopefully that comes right back. What another get by Sam Murray. Can't get that one.
Yeah, he made the great effort to get that ball to his right, and then just ball was moving too fast coming back toward Landa and couldn't get there in time. There's a youngster with one of those yellow Service Master Restore towels.
Absolutely.
One of the players asking for the walls to be cleaned as well. Dean, you know anything about that? I know you've been talking with the players, and we spoke with some of our guests yesterday, Rocky Carson, Thomas Carter, Alex Landa, about the conditions out there on the court.
Well, you know, what happens with the sidewalls is the players' shirts have obviously some moisture on them. So they bump into the sidewall, they bump into the back wall. So there's where the moisture is going to come from on the sidewalls. So because we are able to have 2 towel guys today, why not have one go in there every time just to make sure the wall is dry. So we're getting some good play.
Just want to provide our players with the best conditions possible, right?
Absolutely. Live serve from Murray, screen serve is the call.
Second serve.
Now, Dean, is there ever a time where, you know, Scott or any referee might deny a player a towel?
You know, I don't think so because it's a real safety issue.
Right.
And just because no one fell on the floor doesn't mean the floor is not wet. If you think about basketball too, you know, sweat's dripping from their head, from their arms, you know, so there could be a large amount of water, especially in the service box area,
Right.
and that's where they'll see it. So
And
if
obviously
they see it, they gotta ask for it to be clean.
For sure, and obviously their shirts are dripping. You know, referees will ask players to change shirts, and you spoke about that yesterday. Some don't. They have a little superstition about it.
Skip.
Yeah,
Stop.
absolutely. But, you know, for the floor, especially
135.
a player's not gonna not clean up a wet spot on the floor because they have the chance to step on it and their foot can go sliding. They can pull a hamstring,
Right.
an Achilles, and they're out for months.
Football.
So,
Right.
you know,
Everything's
they definitely
preventing
want to
injury.
take care of that.
Sam here with the high lob. Oh, swing and a miss there by Landa.
2 serving 5.
2 serving 5. Started out pretty quick with a big 2-0 lead for Landa, and now he's up by 3.
Short. Short. Second serve.
So Keith is asking in the box, where's Alvaro and where's Danny? Well, Alvaro hurt himself playing in I believe a sponsored charity event
3
earlier in
75.
the week. So he pulled out for that. And Daniel had an event planned from one of his personal sponsors back in Arizona, and he got an exemption for this particular tournament.
Yeah, Dean, Daniel actually hurt himself in Mexico at a juniors clinic. Or not Daniel, I'm
Alvaro.
sorry, Alvaro.
Yeah. We got a lot of guys signing into the box now. Scott Fish is watching. Wayne Antone is watching.
Hello, Wayne.
Bluebird is watching. Bluebird, I really want to see you on the court. So make sure you pick up those SAT scores so that we can see you back on the court.
5 serving 5.
Dean, Big Canada's knotted it up here.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. He's right back in the game. You know, I expect this game to be very close. Game 1 on these two players should be very close. If anything, it'll be
Short
like a
serve. Second serve.
15-12, maybe a 15-11, and it very well could be a 15-14 match. So, a game. So I expect these two players, because they both are shooters, I expect them to really compete. But you see right there, Alex Landa is going for a flat rollout because he
6 serving
knows,
5.
you know, a cross court, you know, Sam's going to dive and get it. A pinch, he's going to dive and get it. He's so big and tall that, you know, when he flies, he covers a lot of the court.
Short. Second serve.
Yeah, Dean, I would love to see this a 15-14 game 1. And you said it before, you're just a fan. You don't like to predict too much, but you did predict one game last night. You said that tiebreaker was going to go
7 serving
11-10.
5.
And what was the final?
It was 11-10. I obviously, being from the Northeast, I watch a lot of Yankee baseball, and one of the Yankee announcers is one of my favorite announcers to listen to, Michael Kay. And he was a huge Yankee fan growing up, and now that he's the announcer, he doesn't root. Well, he says that publicly.
Right.
And I'm not sure if it's true, but I understand where he's coming from. You know, I've been around the game for a while now, and I've gotten to know a lot of these players. They all have their pros and cons, and I genuinely like all of them. And although I may want to root, I am not rooting. What a get by Sam Murray. Alex is going to be right there for a setup, right down the line. Can't get that one. Nice rally. The Clouds loves it, and we're going to have another towel timeout. So towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore. We're going to have an interview with Service Master a little bit later. I want to say hello to a couple guys in the chat box. Robert Serlano, Tony Pergioni, All Long Island boys. We have Timmy Hansen, one of our junior national champions. He won the 14s in the USA at Junior Nationals and will be competing at Junior Worlds. Timmy's from Florida, and his dad is considered one of the best doubles players ever. And a great guy.
Short. Second serve.
Luis Renteria watching. I believe he's a coach from Mexico, and his son plays on the junior circuit as well. I'm sure he's rooting for fellow countryman Alex Landa. Off the back wall, Sam goes up top. Here comes another shot by Landa, right down the line. Sam can't get a racket on it. Another point, Alex Landa.
Had a great angle on that shot down the line by the number 2 ranked player in the world.
Here it comes. Boom. That's my view right there. Short serve is the call. Big shot from Sam Murray coming up right here.
That's what I'm talking about, Dean. I haven't seen many skips so far, and I've seen a lot of kills. These guys are going
Sam
at
Murray's a big guy, and he shoots the ball with a lot of power.
Yeah, Sam played Jake Bredenbeck, I believe, in a quarterfinal.
That was some match. There was a lot of gets right there. Quick hands by Alex Landa. Can't get that one.
Neither one of these guys, Dean, really giving an inch. They'll go up by 2 points, and then watch. I bet Landa finds his way back into the box. He'll rattle off a couple.
Yeah, we talked yesterday about, racquetball is a game of momentums. You got to stop your momentum from your opponent. And points come in runs. Another down the line by Alex Landa. Good cross-court pass by Sam Murray.
Sam said, Kelly, I don't like your prediction there. I'm going to go ahead and score another point.
Yeah, again, we talked yesterday about Alex Landa. I've seen him come back down 2 games to 0 in a best of 5, losing 10-4, and he won the match. So I'm never going to count him out ever. I don't really care what the score is because he's proven it.
Yeah, Dean, I'll
6 serving 9.
give you a look here real quick. The only time these 2 players have played, Alex Landa has the victory over Sam Murray. That was in Sioux Falls at the 2018 40th Annual Lewis Drug Pro.
Which Alex won, right?
Yeah, that was Alex Landa's first IRT Tier 1 victory, the Lewis Drug Pro.
7 serving 9.
Went on to win the Cincinnati event last season as well.
Sam did he have a finals? I think he did. No, he had a semifinals in Portland against Mario Mercado. I remember watching that online.
And Mercado advanced to face Charlie Pratt.
Correct. Overhand smash flies off the back wall. Alex is right there. Big shot from the back of the court. Alex dives, can't get that one, 2 bounces. So if you're watching online and you see a player dive and you think he gets it, but if he doesn't get up right away, there's one of 2 things. One, which we don't want to even say, he's hurt. But if he doesn't get up right away, he's already telling the ref, hey, I didn't get that. See, a lot of these serves are coming right off the back wall. Big setup coming from Canada. Splat rollout, great shot. The crowd says, I like it. Another point for Sam Murray.
Yeah, Sam just 5 points away here from taking this first game in this first semifinal of this morning.
Yeah, let me tell you, 5 points in a game like this is a mountain, and he's ready to climb it.
Short
serve.
Second serve.
Yeah, I don't think Landa will let him get those 5 points willy-nilly. I think he's going to make him earn it here.
Absolutely. Right down the line. Sam's right there. Down the line.
What a get. Avoids Landa.
Close to a block, but not. Another big shot. Alex went for broke right there and skipped that ball. Towel timeout coming up.
Timeout.
timeout on the court as well. We'll be back in a few.
I feel like the racket belongs to my hand. It's just something natural, I think.
Not affecting her. She's doing such a great job.
Reaching the Dream Foundation helped me a lot to get to other places and other tournaments and get more experience.
Is now the new world champion here.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in game one. Give you a look at the crowd that's here at the Laurel Sport Fit Total Fitness Racket Club here in Laurel, Maryland. Some great weather this weekend, no hurricane issues. Wish all those involved in Hurricane Florence the best. Prayers go out to all those. Sam Murray back in the box, serving here at 11-7. Oh, what a switch up by Sam there, and Alex made him pay, but that was, Sam wanted to shoot it to that left side, and at the last second decided he was gonna go underhand and just touch it to that right corner, but Landa was right there waiting for the kill.
Short. Second serve.
Dean, you're sitting courtside. What are you seeing in this match so far?
I see both of these players shooting the ball well. You talked about not a lot of skips, but shot selection, again, as I said yesterday, huge part of the game, and both of them are taking the right shot at the right time. Sebastian Franco watching in the chat box.
Sebastian's got a big match coming up next, Dean, against the #1 ranked player in the entire world.
Yes, Tim Hansen watching. Timmy's dad, like I said before, Mr. Hansen, one of the best doubles players to ever play, is what I'm told. I actually saw it, so yeah. Big serve coming from Cannon. Off the back wall, Alex is right there.
Short
Wet
serve.
ball serve.
Wet ball serve.
First serve.
So
11 serving 8.
the call on that, Kelly, is if the ball, the first surface it hits after the front wall, if it hits a wet spot, that will be a replay. If it's the second surface, well, then it's not a replay. Big shot by Canada right there. Another point. Moving along. Sam
serving
Murray.
8.
12 serving 8.
Yeah, big candidate is Canadian Wheaties this morning, Dean.
Absolutely. 12-8 on the head pen scoreboard. Big serve off the back wall. Mr. Landa wants something. I don't know what he was asking for. Maybe he saw a wet spot in the back. I don't know.
13 serving 8.
13 serving 8. 2 points away for Mr. Sam Murray. Sam Murray in the box, ready to drive serve. To the back.
Hold it. Screen, second serve.
Screen serve is the call. So a good indication of a screen serve is where it hits on the back wall. So if it's going to hit directly in the corner, it's not a screen serve at all. What a pinch rollout. Nice hands by Big Canada.
He's so good.
For a big guy, that was just a nice little touch. First game point opportunity for Sam Murray in the box, ready to drive. Drive serve coming.
Hold it, hold it. Foot fault, second serve.
Foot fault is the call. Sam being so big, like an old pro player of Chris Crowder, a lot of foot faults. Up top, Sam's going to shoot this off the back wall.
Skip.
Can't. That was from 40 feet. That ball was plastered against the back wall, and he tried to shoot it, and there was no way. So Alex staves off his first game point. But Sam
Sam
with
said,
a
okay.
great backhand of his own.
14 serving 8.
Right now gets his second opportunity for the game on the head pen scoreboard. 14 serves 8. Sam Murray, drive serve coming.
Short. Second serve.
Second serve coming
Yeah,
up.
Dean, CEO John Scott, I just overheard him say, Landa, he and Andy talking about this match. Don't forget, Landa's a slow starter.
Absolutely. But
And
there's
that's where-
game 1 in the books.
Yep, that's where I said Sam might have the advantage here in game 1 with Landa slow starting. I'm sure we're going to see a faster pace from Landa in this next one. He knows there's a lot on the line. We're going to take a quick set. We'll go a minute. We'll go a minute timeout. We'll let Fran Davis tell you all about her special camp, and we'll be back live here on the IRT Network presented by eNet Live.
Do you want to be a better racquetball player? Fran Davis can and will make you a better player. Guaranteed. Pro or beginner and every level in between. Paula Longoria, Rocky Carson, and legends Jason Menino and Sudsy Monchek all use her proven systems to be a better racquetball player and champion. Check out her book, DVD, camps, coaching sessions, and video analysis, all at FranDavisRacquetball.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Laurel, Maryland. We're here at the MWRA, the Maryland Washington Racquetball Association season opener here at the SportFit Total Fitness Racket Club. This is our first Tier 1 event of the 2018-2019 season. I'm Kelly Diesel. Here with my partner, Dean Bear, IRT voice and IRT investor, a salesman for head.
Game 2, Alex serves.
What's up, Kelly? What a great first game. Loved it. A lot of great shots.
0 serving 0.
Game 2 just getting underway. 0 serving 0. Alex Landa with the serve. That was a great serve right over the short line. And a great overhand splat roll, pinch roll out into the corner for his first point of the match. He's already going to appeal the serve. Better run that back, Kelly. So what a lot of players will do, they got friends, they got coaches in the stands. So if they think of something, they're going to look out for their, their crew and say, hey, was it short? Did you see short? And if so, they get confirmation. At least they're going to, challenge the play. They're going to appeal it.
Short serve.
Short serve is the call. So back
0 serving 0. Second serve.
Serving 0. And that's no appeal used by Sam Murray. What a great overhand by Sam. Ceiling ball. This is going to come off the back wall. Alex is going to shoot that. Another one off the back wall. Another shot by Sam Murray. Can't get that one. Two bounces. Called it on himself. Great call by Sam Murray on himself.
1 serving 0.
Clearly a 2 bounce get. Nice return. See that serve, Kelly, although it was directly into the corner, because it was hit so hard, it came flying off the back wall. So Sam's able to shoot at probably 35, 34 feet from the front wall, and these players are not going to miss from that close.
Right. And Dean, you've been saying it all weekend. These balls are just flying off the back wall.
Well, we used at the IRT the Head Pen Pro HD purple ball, The best players in the world use the purple ball. Penn, HD. Great splat by Sam Murray, but Alex read that perfectly and was right there to re-kill it. Stuart Solomon checking in. Thank you, Mr. Hansen.
Skip, point.
Appreciate it. We need to talk soon about IRT coming to Florida. We need your help. Here's a setup by Alex Landa right down. Great diving get by Sam Murray. Another get from his knees. This is going to be tough.
Skip.
Alex can't get that one. We're going to have a towel timeout on the court. Once again, towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore.
We got an equipment timeout.
Yeah, so if a player breaks his strings or his racket breaks or an eye guard issue, they're allowed to change their equipment without being a timeout. So both of these players, Sam Murray's the type of guy that there will be like tons of towel timeouts, but Alex never has a towel timeout. He's one of the least guys to, you know, have an issue with the floor or something like that. So
Yeah, Dean, actually looking in the chat box, we've got Todd Boss. I'm sure he could find out a stat about that. Also like to say hi to Jose Diaz. Hello, Tish. Hello, Michael. Hello, Tim. Hello, James. Thank you all for watching. If you guys could, please share this feed. Sharing is caring. The more you share, the more people can see this great sport and these top-level athletes.
One serving two.
We're about to get back into the action here, Dean.
One serving two, game two, first semifinals of the morning, served by Sam Murray. Excellent return by Alex Landa. Alex is going to shoot that cross court. Sam Murray goes up top, off the back wall. Another cross court pass by Alex, and Sam gets into the corner. Can't get that one. Alex Landa moves himself back into the service box, looking for a position to score. Alex Landa drive serve. Great serve right over the short line. Setup coming. Alex Landa pinch rollout. Sam Murray has to just touch the ball and say that's a good shot.
Yeah, Dean, I'm going to cue that one up for you guys. That was a great shot there by Alex Landa.
Short. Second serve.
Yeah, I'm interested to watch this actual shot myself. If you watch, his contact is
right here.
like ankle. I mean, his contact of the ball is about waist high because the ball was dying, and he just goes and smashes it right into the corner. So we have a towel timeout sponsored by Service Master Restore and Mr. Frank Catalano. I'll say if we get a tiebreaker, maybe we bring him on early in the tiebreaker to talk about
Three serving one.
his business.
Absolutely.
One of
We're gonna
our
show you
partners. We have two partners in the chat box so far that I saw. Mr. Jonathan Clay from Rollout Racquetball. That's whererollout.com.
Some
And
people wearing rollout around this tournament with these shirts here, Dean.
Absolutely. And also Mrs. Laura Marie Gibbs is watching.
Hello, Miss
Newbie
Gibbs.
to watching Racquetball.
Short. Second serve.
Second serve coming up. Big Canada in the service box. High lob Z. Alex is going to step back, take it off the back wall. Barely gets a racket on it. Here's another setup by Alex Landa. 3 whirls round the world. What a nice shot by Sam Murray. Had Alex up against the right side wall. Couldn't do anything. I think Alex thought that that 3 wall would come off the side wall a little bit more, but it kind of hung up in the corner, and Sam had him pinched against the right side wall and had 3/4 of the court open up to shoot.
Yeah, we'll show you that as soon as we get a break after this rally here.
What a great get by Sam Murray, but Alex is right there. Can't
Sneaks
get
it
that
past
one.
him.
You're going to see a towel timeout. Service Master Restore. You knew that. As soon as I saw Sam dive, you knew it was going to be a towel.
Here's that replay, that great shot from the backcourt by Sam.
So referee Scott McClellan is saying, hey, you know, maybe you got to change your shirt. And Sam said, it's not my shirt, it's my shorts. A lot of guys checking in right now. Please share our feed. It's a great event here in Laurel, Maryland, our first IRT Tier 1 Pro Stop of the season. A lot of guys here, over 40 players in the Pro Draw, getting themselves warmed up for the big U.S. Open, the beginning of October. Minneapolis, Minnesota, usopen.com, I think, is the event. You can always go to irttour.com. We have a link directly to that website. Nice right into the corner. Great serve by Alex Landa. Sam is right there to get it.
Here we go, Dean.
Great cross-court pass. Sam, what a nice play. Sam thought that was going to come down to his backhand, and Alex he's got such a quick backhand, and his grip is a little different than most, and he cross-courts that.
Short. Second serve.
Second serve coming up, high lob. Big Canna going to cut that off. Alex is right there. What a big skip by Sam Murray right there. Went for broke right into the corner. Alex Landa
5-2.
taking a nice little lead here. I think he had the 5-2 lead in game 1.
I believe you're right there, Dean.
Nice little pinch kill by Sam Murray. Sam Murray giving himself an opportunity to score right here and get himself creep back into game number 2.
Hold it.
It's going to be a screen serve.
Second serve.
See, a screen serve is going to be called automatically if the ball is about 6 inches from the back of Sam's leg. Automatic screen serve. Sam Murray going to shoot this off the back wall, cross court. That comes off the back wall, and Landa's right there. Great pinch into the corner by Sam Murray for a nice point. It was a good rally. Both players had opportunities to shoot off the back wall, and Sam is the one who put the ball down instead of Alex. Scored himself a point.
Yeah, we're going to cue that one up for you, too, Dean. That was such a good shot.
Peel coming up. You better reverse that right now, Kelly Dees.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to get myself back into the chat box. So the serve was called short, and Big Canada thought it was a good serve. Here it is right now, the replay. Head referee Scott McClellan is checking out this replay, as well as everybody in the house.
Short serve.
Short serve is the call. One appeal used by Sam Murray. You get
serving 5, second serve.
So if you lose the appeal, it's going to cost you.
Yeah, Dean, I was all excited to show you that kill shot by Sam, and the next thing I knew, I looked up and head IRT referee Scott McClellan was waiting for an appeal.
Yes, Sam Murray in the driver's seat now. To the forehand, great serve by Sam Murray. That's an ace. Died right in the corner.
5 serving 5.
Alex might have been leaning a little bit to the backhand because Sam's serves have been coming off the back wall. And he put one right to the forehand for a winner. Nice return kill shot by Alex Landa.
5 serving 5.
So we're knotted up at 5. Game 2. Sam Murray up 1-0, but Alex Landa in the service spot. Short serve is the call. Nice pinch right there. Sam Murray got that ball. Alex doesn't think so. He's not getting that. Towel timeout coming. As soon as you see Big Canada slide across the floor, you know we're going to have a Service Master restore. Towel timeout. Once again, Service Master restore. Mr. Frank Catalano out of Deer Park, New York. www.amsrestoration.com. Check it out online. They handle everything from water damage, water extraction, smoke damage, carpet cleaning, everything possible. amsrestoration.com. So Kelly, I lost the chat box. I'm trying to get back in it myself.
6 serving 5.
Time is back in. Last court, Laurel, Maryland, Alex Landa, 6 serving 5, drive serve coming.
Short
Serve. Bad time for a kill shot. Second serve. High lob to the forehand. Overhand cut off by Sam Murray. Off the back wall. Easy shot into the corner for Alex Landa. Very easy point for him.
Yeah, I was going to say, easy for them, Dean.
No, well, when you have that high lob serve to the forehand, as a return, you want to get it cross court, but you don't want the ball off the back wall. You want it to hit that side wall and not come off the back wall. And when it does, it's an easy setup. Great shot by Alex Landa. He held his hand up for two bounces, but Sam got a racket on it. He just skipped it. I think Sam got it.
8 serving 5.
8 serving 5. 3-point lead by Alex Landa back in the service box. Drive serve. Nice hits the crack. Sam puts it up top. Big setup by Canada. Into the corner. Reverse pinch kill. No return by Alex Landa. Side out. Big Canada back in the box.
5 serving 8.
5 serving 8. Game 2. Sam Murray up 1-0. The next match immediately following this, Sebastian Franco versus #1 player Rocky Carson.
Wet ball serve.
Yeah, Dean, Rocky's just over your left shoulder here. I'm
Replay
sure
for serve.
he's paying
5
attention
serving
to
8.
this match, but I know his focus is all about Sebastian.
Yeah, Sebastian was hitting some really good shots yesterday, and he plays out of this area, so he's going to have a big cheering section. And he's probably used to this court, you know, at some level, more than Rocky. What a get by Alex, pushes it up top. That ball's going to die into the corner. Sam Murray gets it. Alex puts it back up. Big shot from Canada. Alex is right there cross court. Another get by Sam Murray.
Skip.
And Alex gently pushes it to the front wall and skips it.
6 serving 8.
So creeping back into this game is Sam Murray. Like I said, you can't count Alex Landa out at any point.
You're a fool if you do.
Yeah,
Short.
that's foolish.
Second serve.
Second serve coming by the Big Canada. Cross court, Alex is right there, up top. Sam's gonna shoot this from the back. He goes up top. Alex returns the favor. Straight ceiling balls. Sam shoots this ball. Alex puts it right back up top. Another overhand shot. Cross court. Great get by Sam Murray. Alex is in the driver's seat. Gets another one. This one's going to come off the back wall. Sam can't get that. We have a gigantic wet spot on the floor right in front of me. Towel timeout. Service Master restore. Frank Catalano.
Samuel, sure, please.
www.amsrestoration.com.
Yeah, Dean, we actually tried to pull that website up. I guess Frank has some maintenance going on that website. It says coming soon. I'm sure they've probably IT switching their website around, maybe some new design. But for all your weather cleanups, oil spills, fire disasters, go to Service Master Restore. They'll take care of you.
I know within a week or so we'll probably have a link on our website for our new partner.
Absolutely. You can look forward to an article coming out this following week about our new partner. We're watching the action live, but you can expect an article just in case you were busy this weekend to give you a recap. You can always watch the action on any of our platforms, Facebook, YouTube, the IRT network. Any of the action from this weekend, including the quarterfinals from last night. This match, as soon as it is over, will be available on demand at the IRT website, Facebook, and YouTube. So if there was a rally you loved, if there was a shot you liked, if there's anything you'd like to see again, head on over to the IRT network, Facebook, or YouTube, and catch those matches again.
So that wet spot was directly in front of me, and it was almost a pool. So Service Master Restores Towels got it.
Oh,
in the middle air, he landed directly on his shoulder. That hurt, ladies and gentlemen.
Man.
Oh, I felt it from out here. I don't know if you did, Kelly, but he flew through the air.
Aching.
Right, landed directly on his shoulder.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's going to check that out.
We're going to show you guys that again real quick here. Sam Murray absolutely giving up his body for it.
Checking his shoulder. I think he's good to go, but that hurt. Got to key that up. He gets this one ball, and Alex says, yeah, well, go across the court. And Sam says, I can. But boom, landed directly on the shoulder.
Oh, it's gruesome.
Yeah, that hurt. I told you, it hurt me watching.
Right. Get you back to the action. Look at Sam. His shoulder must be all right. He's helping the kiddos clean up the court there.
Well, you know, it is the player's responsibility to make sure that the wet spot is clean. So if a towel boy misses a spot, it's Sam's responsibility. Great drive serve by Alex Landa. You're going to see Alex shoot, probably move Sam a little more side to side now. Want to get him to dive, you know, maybe land on that shoulder again.
Yeah, I noticed he immediately served to that shoulder to use his backhand. And that's what you got to do.
Well, the object of the game is obviously to score a lot of points or more than your opponent, but it's to make your opponent uncomfortable every single shot. So if you have a guy who loves his backhand, you know, you're going to go to the forehand always. At every level, you'll find a B player or an A player who just doesn't like a ceiling ball or a lob serve. So why give him a drive serve if he likes it? Off the back wall, Landa's going to put that right up top. Big setup by Canada, directly into the ground. Might have even caused the divot on court 3. That ball was shot directly into the ground. He went for broke. Drive serve from Landa, right to the backhand. Sam, Alex turns, takes a forehand, blocks Sam out, pinch, reverse pinch onto the right side wall. And it was a great shot by Alex Landa.
Yeah, it was a great shot and it was great positioning, Dean.
Yeah, absolutely. Timeout on court 3.
We'll take a quick minute timeout. We'll be right back here on the IRT network, presented by eNet Live.
To the end, it's just beginning. Life is getting lighter while the days are getting brighter, yeah. And it's a good, I won't even worry anymore. Took all my cares, took and kicked them all out the door. Go on and try, come and tell me what you're waiting for. Move and keep them going till your life is overflowing, yeah. I do a dance of victory, cause now I'm living good. No, I'm not living like I used to be. Now talk about things, talk about my mind. Now I'm free from the words that I left behind. I gotta jump for joy and shout aloud and make a sound. Oh, the world can stop me now, no. And on the music, I will ride on the beat. Play my guitar while I'm stomping my feet, yeah. I gotta celebrate life and get excited about good times and good living. Come on, shout it out, hey! Take it up, take it over, take it out of control. Today I'm praying my soul and now you got me singing, oh, 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 oh.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
So, Kelly, that was a nice commercial. I love that commercial. It's one of my
12,
favorites.
6.
The U.S. Open commercial, I think.
Yeah, it was actually the promo for the IRT last season, but John Scott and partnered with Rick Delgado, a great video producer, and we rolled out a new, like how I say that, Dean, rolled out a new video promo for this season. You can catch it before every match. That's how we start each broadcast. A lot of scenes taken from the U.S. Open of last season.
And one of the reasons is the U.S. Open court is just phenomenal for photographs.
12, serving 6.
And some of these courts that we have on our Tier 1 stops, some are good and some are just not good for taking pictures. There's nothing we can do about it. What a get by Alex Landa. Nice cross-court pass by Sam Murray. Alex tried to run it down, couldn't catch up to it.
6, serving 12.
6 serving 12. Sam trying to not push this to a tiebreaker. And Alex would love a tiebreaker. Great serve by Sam. Alex puts it right on top. This is going to be a setup off the wall. Nice cross-court kill. Roll out by Alex Landa, the number 2 player on the IRT.
It was a tremendous shot by Alex Landa there. Short serve.
Second serve.
Barely made it past that front lines, Dean.
Yeah.
Almost called you Scott there.
I don't have plump pants on.
No.
It looked like
Good
a
shot.
skip.
Side out.
You're going to see a replay on that. I think Alex is making a good call here. So what Alex did when he keys it back, you're going to see Alex turns to take a forehand because it it pushes Sam over. So Alex has more of the court.
It's a good shot. It's repeatedly used.
You know, I didn't get a good look at the replay, Kelly. Maybe you did. It's right at your control
Yeah, I'm
panel.
showing the fans one more time.
But it from my vantage
6,
point,
serving
it
12.
looked like a skip. So I don't know if you can pull it up from the side camera.
See if we can get another look at it here in a second.
What a great serve by Sam Murray.
7, serving 12.
7 serving 12 on the head pen scoreboard. Sam Murray, Big Canada down to drive. Sam serving well. Big setup coming. Alex is right there into the corner. Back in the box. Alex Landa 3 points away.
12, serving 7.
Dean, here's another look at that from the front. I think that was a good shot that that Scott called there.
Short. Second serve.
Give you one more look at it here.
I don't know. Live action looks like a skip from my standpoint, or my viewpoint, I should say. I'm not in the chat box, so I apologize to everybody in the chat box. We have another appeal coming up on the serve, I believe. So the serve was called short, and Alex thinks it was a good serve. When you're up 12-7, and you appeal a serve, the only thing you're going to get out of it is
Short serve. Repeatedly used.
Is
no appeals remaining.
a new serve. So you,
Dean, that one was pretty
12,
obvious
serving
here.
7, second serve.
yeah, and maybe Alex knew it was short and just wanted to give himself a breather. It's possible. Off the back wall, good shot by Alex Landa. Canada's right there for a blast down the line, roll out, back in the service
7,
box.
serving 12.
7 serving 12 on the head pen scoreboard. Sam Murray in the service box, down the drive's been serving well as of late. To the backhand, Alex puts it up top. Off the back wall, Sam shoots this down the line. Alex is right there. Overhand. Great wide angle pass.
Not a chance for Landa to get there.
Alex, he thought about running it down, but then I think he said, I can't get that, even if I had a cape on.
I think he remembered that shoulder that Sam Murray dove on.
That was a great wide angle pass by Sam Murray. Alex is right there, but it skipped. Alex read that shot well. Sam pinched the ball, and Alex was right there for it. And if Alex actually got his racket and didn't skip it, Sam's dead. He's up in front of the service box, and Alex only has to hit the front wall. Setup coming for Sam Murray directly into the ground. Alex needs to get 1 point here. So if he had a coach, or if you're in a match like this, you come up to the service box, you serve 2 or 3 times. Sometimes you're looking at saying, hey, I got to win the game. You got to backtrack a little and say, I need 1 point.
Second serve. And
focus 1 point at a time. So here's what I was saying before. No one fell on the floor, but the floor is wet inside the service box, from sweat dripping from guys standing there, waiting for an appeal, waiting for the score to be called. So getting back to my point before, Kelly, if, players at this stage really have to focus on just getting 1 point, controlling what they can control, having a good serve, making a smart decision. And I think that's what's going through Alex's mind right now is I just have to get 1.
Dean, these guys are both just amazing athletes. You've seen what they're capable of here on the court. This is just game 2. We might even get a breaker out of this if Landa can pull off this victory here in game 2. But, the court must be steaming. They're diving everywhere. They're hot. They're sweaty. You think nerves on a big chance to get to the finals of this Tier 1 tournament has any effect with that sweat?
I think maybe from Sam Murray, because he's been in a semifinal and he came out on the short end of it back in Portland. But for Alex, this is like playing, a Monday night. And if you follow Alex on Facebook, he plays in a during the week league, against some amazing players. So I don't think there's any nerves from Alex Landa. What a get by Sam Murray. Dove and tried to get that one right there. Got a racket on it, but there was no action.
The crowd appreciates it as well.
No. Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore, Mr. Frank Catalano, www.amsrestoration.com. Got plenty of Service Master towels out there. Sam even getting to the action. That's what I was saying before. So Sam's responsible for the floor. So if these guys, they're volunteers, they're kids that are trying to get a good seat for the match, and help out, and so if they don't do a good enough job, Sam's still responsible. So it's nice to see Sam still, helping out in there. And you see Alex moves to the side and says, I need to focus because I need 1 point. And he's staying out of the mix here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's not his responsibility.
It's kind of like Andre in game 2 of that Rocky Carson match. Andre, I think it was Rocky who called a timeout, and Andre didn't even leave the floor. He stood in the corner, just played with the ball up against the wall.
Stayed focused.
Yep, stuck in his zone.
Short.
Not a good time for a rollout right there on the serve. Second serve coming up, Alex Landa in the service box. High lob to the forehand. Sam goes up top. Alex is going to shoot this right into the corner, kicks the crack. Game 2 in the books, ladies and gentlemen.
Game 2.
We are going to go to a breaker. That was phenomenal. The crowd is packed. There's 2 or 3 deep upstairs. Downstairs, we got about 7 or 8 deep across the back wall. A lot of players in the house. Racquetball going on the back courts. Let's go to a commercial. We'll take a timeout here. We'll see you for game 3.
My name is Bobby Horn, or David Horn, as some might know me as.
Oh my goodness.
get.
The Reaching Dream Foundation's helped me out a lot in the last, for as long as I can remember, really.
Oh, too good.
This sport has taken me to a place that I never thought I would be before.
Introducing Head's new explosive line of extreme rackets featuring graphene touch technology. Available in 3 different weights and 5 different models, Graphene Touch delivers maximum power with state-of-the-art shock absorption for the ultimate playing experience. Power never felt so good. For more information or a dealer near you, visit www.head.com today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Samuel serves.
We are live here at the Sport Fit Total Fitness Racket Club in Laurel, Maryland, about 60 miles from Washington, D.C. Dean, what are we seeing here in the breaker?
We just saw a fantastic game 2, and I'm excited for the tiebreaker. Absolutely excited. Both of these players, like I said in the beginning, are shooters. Keys to the match is obviously who's going to skip less or who's going to take the smart shot at the right time. And so far, it's pretty dead even. Game 1, Sam, he made all the right shots at the right time. And in game 2, Alex did. So forcing your opponent to make errors, shooting on the run, that's going to be the key here to game 3. Obviously, not skipping is going to be the goal.
That's the goal in every game, though, right, Dean?
Absolutely. Short serve. Sam Murray is serving in the tiebreaker. This game is to 11. Players have 1 timeout and 2 appeals. Sam Murray goes up top. Alex is going to shoot this. Sam Murray's right there, right back down the line. Alex gets his racket on it, can't flick it to the back wall. Point number 1 on the board. Sam Murray takes a 1-0 lead in the breaker.
Dean, you've been saying it this whole match, never count Landa out. We saw it last night. He never gives up his confidence. He spoke with us about that after the match on our post-game interview. I got to ask you, that's so important for Sam to get that first point, right?
Absolutely, because you don't want to be stuck at 0 at all. But like I said, I will never count Alex out after watching him a few times come back from gigantic deficits. He's all business on the court. He smiles, but if you look at his demeanor, he's in his office right now, and this is business.
Yeah.
So I don't count him out ever. High lob to Canada. Cross court. That ball hit a wet spot, but Sam was able to get it. Alex Landa goes up top. Big setup off the back wall. Smashes it into the corner. Sam Murray back in the box. So once again, I'm not in the chat box. I'm trying.
See if we can peek in there. See who's watching.
I apologize to every single person watching because I love getting the chat box involved. Unfortunately, we don't have great Wi-Fi here, but next time I'll be hardwired with my computer so that we are always in the box.
Hello, Joey. Hello, Dylan. Hello, Clinton, Dan, Jason, Richard. Hope you guys are doing well.
What does the chat box say about who they want to win the breaker?
I'll have to refresh that here now that we've asked.
Alex
Fans, you want to see Sam or you want to see Alex? Let's hear it.
Big setup coming off the back wall. Alex Landa. Sam Murray's right there. Alex gets a racket on it. Think it was 2 bounces. Cross court, Alex is right there. Sam diving get. What a great get. Set up off the back wall. Alex Landa. He didn't get that one, but the referee called it good. No get right there. Woo. What a rally. You're going to see an appeal. Alex's get. Sam thought it was 2 bounces. You're going to have to go back around 5 minutes into that rally. It's going to be difficult. But there were a few gets, ladies and gentlemen, but both players thought the other guy didn't get. So here we see in one, across court, I think that was it.
2 bounces.
See, so that whole rally doesn't even exist. Gotta love
it. So
it.
disappointing.
You know, they do the same thing in hockey. Now that they got video replay in hockey, if there's a goal scored, you know, or if no goal is scored, they go to the review and it ended up being a goal. They bring the clock right back. So you're going to see that in every sport. You know, some sports a little bit easier to manage, but you know, what's good about this is Sam didn't stop play, where a lot of players are flaring their hands, you know, asking the referee to make that call. And if the referee calling it good, you got to just put your hand down, continue playing, and after the rally, especially on the pro level, you know, you can go for an appeal. If it's a high-level game and there's line judges, you can also appeal. If there's just one referee, you know, you got to stay focused in the game and don't give up the point. And Sam did that. So that was great.
Yeah, Dean, it's, you know, just like every coach has ever told any of their players, you know, don't stop playing until you hear the whistle.
Absolutely.
And, you know, you're not going to hear a whistle here in racquetball, but like you just said, Sam didn't stop playing until the rally was over. He knew that was in the back of his head just in case anything happened. Landa just slips there. I believe he would have got that.
No, the ball cracked out into the corner. He definitely wouldn't have got it. He would have got it on 2 bounces, you know. But if you go back and you watch the shot before that Alex took, his contact point was a little off and hit the front wall, side wall instead of straight down the line. Because if it was down the line, there was no way Sam was going to get it.
Yeah.
Here's a setup off the back wall. Alex Landa, flat rollout. No action from Sam Murray. Side out. Alex Landa back in the service box.
Short. Second serve.
Second serve here. Off the back wall, Alex Landa pushes that. Sam's right there. Alex is mad because it kind of hit a wet spot. He didn't get the shot he wanted. But like we said before, got to stay in the moment. He didn't get the shot he wanted. And I don't want to say he gave up, but Sam made a fantastic shot that was probably irretrievable, but he still should have stayed a little bit focused. Sam Murray set up off the back wall. Cross court, Alex is right there. Behind the back.
Foul points.
Smash into the corner, kill shot, Sam Murray. The crowd likes that rally. Great shot by Sam Murray.
3 serving 0.
3 serving 0. Like I said, can't count Alex Landa out. Sam Murray down to drive.
Hold it.
Looks like a screen.
Screen serve. Second serve.
Second serve coming up. 3 serving 0. Big Canada. High lob to the backhand. Alex steps back. He's going to shoot it. Straight down the line. Canada's right there. Not getting that one. Great positioning by Alex Landa. Like I said before, used his body to block Sam out, so he's not going to be able to get that ball. And all he had to do was hit the front wall, you know, a foot high off the ground.
Short. Second, short.
Short serve.
Second serve.
I'm not sure if Alex heard. Sam gonna go up top. Alex is gonna shoot this. Nope, he has to go up top as well. Trading excellent ceiling. Here's a setup. Alex Landa right into the corner. Sam is right there. Great get by Alex Landa. Another get by Sam Murray. That was a great pass by Alex Landa, and Sam ran it down. He's so big. He's got a great reach, and he was able to get that. Excellent cross court by Alex Landa. Alex yet to get on the scoreboard.
I can't imagine that'll last long, Dean.
No, that was a great, you know, again, Alex spun around, used his forehand, and what that does is it forces Sam to move a little bit more towards the left side wall, and it opens up the whole right side of the court for Alex. Great serve by Alex Landa right there to the forehand. Set up off the back wall. There's his first point. One serving three. Alex Landa on the scoreboard. Head pen.
One serving three.
Scoreboard. One serving three.
I told you, Dean, it wasn't going to last long.
Nope. You called it, Mr. Diesel.
Short. Second serve.
Second serve coming up. High lob to the forehand. Sam gonna overhand cross court. Alex puts that right down. Big setup off the back wall. Great get by Landa.
Down the line, but Landa still gets it.
Sign up.
That ball skipped, ladies and gentlemen. We might see an appeal here. I thought it skipped.
Well, I've got it ready if Scott needs to go to it. But it looks like we're not going to do it.
No action from Alex Landa right there. My initial reaction was that it skipped. Referee called it good. No response from Alex. So
Hold it.
also saw it good.
Football. Second serve.
Great. That would have been an ace serve. However, Sam's front foot is over the front line, resulting in a fault serve. Setup coming for Landa. Turns around, takes a forehand. Sam's right there. Another setup off the back wall.
Two.
Great call by Sam Murray on himself.
Yep.
Sign up.
Towel timeout on
He's
court
done that
three.
every time too, Dean.
Service Master Restore, www.amsrestoration.com. Mr. Frank Catalano sponsoring our towel timeout. And there's the Towel Boys on court three, wiping it up inside the service box.
Dean, if you look behind you, you'll see if that was a skip. See if we can get it a little slower here.
If you can see the front wall, the spin that comes off the front wall, it almost looks like a backspin, which leads me to believe it hit the ground first. But
tough to see with Landa in the way.
Yeah. Real time, like I said, real time, my initial reaction was skip. You know, I'm only one person and not the referee. Landa, great serve. Sam Murray goes up top. Set up off the back wall for Landa. Puts that right down. Kill shot, Alex Landa.
Two serving three.
Two serving three on the head pen scoreboard. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready, buckle down, because this game's gonna get good. Drive serve from Landa, short serve is the call.
Dean, here's a better angle of that.
Well, if it was slow.
I'll get back to the action here.
Alex Landa puts it up top. This is gonna be tough by Sam off the back wall. Alex gets it. What a shot, running backwards behind his shoulder for a pinch kill shot by Alex Landa.
Three serving three.
Ties it up at three. I told you, ladies and gentlemen, buckle down because let's get ready. Drive serve to the forehand. Big Canada puts it down. Alex dives for it.
Great effort.
Can't get it. Towel timeout coming.
Show you replay. Alex was right where he dived, that same area. Here's that kill shot we just saw from him.
He's running backwards. The ball's behind him, and he shoots it directly into the corner. That's a fantastic. That's a high leverage, high level kill shot by Alex Landa. High level. You're not going to see that other than on the Pro Tour. What people don't understand is, obviously, to take a kill shot in prime opportunity, you need your feet set. By Alex running back, his feet are nowhere set. His hips aren't going to open. That's all arm, and he's shooting it fantastic.
Short. Second serve.
Second serve here. High lob to the forehand. Alex overhand straight into the ground. Easy point by Sam Murray.
4 serving 3.
Those are the opportunities and the points you don't want to give up in a tiebreaker. You never want to give your opponent a free point. So can you say it was a good serve? Yeah, because it forced Alex to make a decision to go for broke. To the forehand, two bounce get right there. Sam Murray might appeal it, but it would be ill-advised because he got it on 2.
3 serving 4.
Alex Landa back in the service box. 3 serving 4 on the headpen scoreboard. Drive serve coming.
Hold it.
Screen serve.
Screen second serve.
Second serve, high lob Z. Overhand by Sam Murray. Setup coming. Alex is going to have a setup off the back wall here. Cross court, Sam's right there. What a pinch rollout by Sam Murray. The crowd loves it. Great rally. There was a few setups.
4 serving 3.
Both players hit wide angle passes, but they came off the back wall, and Sam got the better of that rally by a pinch rollout. Sam Murray in the driver's seat here. Short serve.
Second serve.
High lob to the backhand. Alex is going to put that right up top. Sam's going to shoot this from 39 and 3/4 feet and buries it into the ground. Back in the service box, Alex Landa. 3 serving 4. Drive serve coming up. To the backhand, off the back wall. Sam's right there. Another setup by Sam Murray. Straight down. Alex is right there. Sam trades it. Diving for Alex. Can't get it.
Dean, that would have been so amazing.
If he got that, that would have been
the
amazing.
effort here.
We're going to have a towel timeout. Service Master Restore. www.amsrestoration.com.
Dean, while we got a second here with this timeout, we'd like to thank Tracy Valentine for all her efforts here at the SportFit Total Fitness Racket Club. She's the event director, and she's done a fabulous job here. I'd like to thank the local sponsors, Greg Caruso of CTC Demolition Company, Vicky Hopkins, Mike Spiro, Karen and Mike Briz, Kevin Chin, Wayne Tone.
4 serving 3.
And some local food vendors, Boston Market, Mission Barbecue, Three Brothers, Panda Express, and Bees Brewery.
Excellent.
Short
serve right there by Big Canada. Second serve coming. We always have to thank all of our sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, listen in. If we have a corporate sponsor that's in your region, please support them. Support those who support us. Great pinch kill shot by Alex Landa to get himself back in the service box.
3 serving 4.
Alex stuck on 3 for quite some time now. Had a couple opportunities to score, and Sam staved it off. Drive serve coming from Landa to the forehand. Short serve is the goal. High lob. Sam's going to cut that off. Going to be set up off the back wall. Pinch. Sam's right there. Alex is right there. Would like a hinder. Couldn't have direct access to that ball.
3 serving 4.
You're just going to get a replay.
Hashtag.
Yeah. Well, the players were a little bit close, and Sam hit that ball a little bit close back to his body. If that was directly down the line, it wouldn't have been a replay, but Alex would have been able to get a better swing on the ball. Second serve coming up. High lob overhand. Setup coming for Big Canada. Alex is right there, puts it into the corner, ties it up at 4. Okay, Kelly, I'm going to say it right now. 11-10 breaker.
You're 1 for 1.
I'm going to say it because I'm feeling it right now.
Short.
These players are just trading point for point for point. In the tiebreaker, no one had a 2 or 3 point lead, so I'm going to say it's going to continue.
Dean, you're not going to hear me complain.
Setup coming off the back wall. Big Canada right there. Great pass. Cross court. Sam Murray took a backhand and pushed it over to the right side of the court. Alex was leaning to the left and just couldn't even make a play. Perfect shot selection by Sam Murray. Drive serve coming. Short serve is the call. Oh my God, I'm back in the chat box. Watch out. Alex Landa, great get by Sam Murray, diving get into the corner. Sam Murray gets that pinch, that reverse pinch, and touches the front wall. What a rally.
Yeah,
the crowd loves it.
That was
Packed
such a good
house.
rally.
Great get by Sam Murray.
Give you a look at it right here.
So in the chat, I'm back in the chat box. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen. One of my buddies, Rich Benderoth from the Maryland area here. One of my old friends from racquetball from when I was a teenager. We used to play doubles together, saying great feed, great racquetball, and of course, great commentary. Terry, thank you for the kind words. Rich, I appreciate you stopping by, saying hello. It was fantastic to catch up with you after 30 years. Sam Murray down to drive. Short serve is second serve. So I haven't seen good serves in the tiebreaker on the drive, and neither one of these players went to a Z serve. Sam Murray just buried that into the ground. I wonder if his strings broke. No, he just mishit that. Brian Dixon saying great coverage. Fellow coach Brian, thanks for sharing. There's a good serve. Finally, and a great return. Pitch rollout by Sam Murray. But finally, we had a first serve get in. We've had a lot of first serve shorts. So we've had a lot of second, lob serves coming. Sam Murray down to drive. Let's see now. Good drive serve right there. Sam gets it. Setup coming center court for Alex Landa. Sam can't get a racket on that.
4 serving 5.
Racquetball Canada in the chat box saying it's a battle, and they are absolutely right about that.
Absolutely. Brian Chetta checking in, another fellow coach from Junior Nationals. Good cross-court kill shot by Alex Landa. That hit the side wall and rolled. No response from Sam Murray. Can't get a racket on it. Short serve is the
second
call.
serve.
High lob. Sam's going to go up top. Maybe a setup off the back wall. No. Returns the favor. Setup coming from Alex Landa right down the line. Great diving get by Sam Murray. Cross courts, he's there again. Great get by Alex Landa. That ball goes out. What a way to end a rally. It would have been a plum shot for Sam Murray. However, ball went out. We getting a towel timeout. Service master restore towel timeout. What a rally. 2 good gets. I think as soon as Alex hit it, he knew it was going to go out of play because he didn't even try to get up. But if that ball did stay in, Alex would have had a setup between the front wall and the front service line. It would have been just an excellent opportunity for Sam Murray.
Right here, you'll see the ball heading up and out of play there.
That was an amazing get by Sam Murray right there. Alex wants that shot back because although he put it down the line, if that ball was a little bit closer to the side wall, Sam would not have been able to get it. Once again, Sam is, maybe 6 foot. I don't know. Everybody's 6 foot to me. So a diving get at that length, he's got an excellent opportunity to get a racket on the ball.
Yeah, you're right, Dean. Hello, Sean. Hello, Brian, Samuel, Alexis, Chris, Samuel, again, Richard Zalakar, Landa. Hello, John Scott, IRT CEO, watching live.
Alexis Awasa up in Canada. Great drive serve by Sam Murray. Good get by Alex. Here comes the setup, Alex Landa, straight down, right against the wall. What a get right there. Overhand setup coming for Landa. Sam Murray's right there. Reverse pinch by Alex Landa. Excellent energy. Getting himself pumped up.
There he is. I think he just found himself, Dean.
Yeah, you know what? He's had a lot of opportunities to score, and he hasn't moved on 4. And he stayed on 3 for a lot. So he's finally made a fantastic shot selection and got himself back in the box. And he knows right now he needs a point. 1 point. He's got to come off 4 to get himself
No, he just
rolling.
got it. The rally before that wet balls.
Short.
It is 5-5 here in the breaker.
High lob coming. Sam Murray's going to step back and shoot this. Off the back wall, Landa. Straight to the backhand. Another setup by Sam Murray. Alex puts it right to the side wall. Great kill shot by Sam Murray. Took that out of midair. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a hard shot to take. Once again, when the ball doesn't hit a surface, you don't know what kind of spin it has. Sometimes it spins off your racket straight into the ground, and sometimes it spins straight into the corner for a winner. Drive serve coming from Sam Murray to the corner. Great get by Alex Landa. Hits the side wall. Set up off the back wall. Alex Landa. Sam's right there. Not getting that one. Great shot by Alex Landa. The crowd is alive here in MD.
5-35.
All knotted up at 5. Alex Landa in the service box. Great serve. Great get by Alex Landa. Great hit the side wall. All it did was down the line, nicks the side wall, slows it down. That's why it was a fantastic shot by Sam Murray. Had that not touched the side wall, Alex would have gotten that ball off the back wall, no problem. Towel timeout, sponsored by Service Master Restore.
Give you a view of the crowd here. You can see the hometown hero, Troy Warrigan. He loves his camera time. See if we can get Commissioner Andy Coolback to tell Troy, hey, get out of our shot here.
5-5.
We are still knotted up at 5. Sam Murray down to drive.
Hey. Yep, down by 5.
Oh, great rally right there. Some great shots back and forth. Alex tried to get that right off the, as soon as it passed him to smack the back wall. And had he waited, the ball came off the back wall, he would have had a better opportunity to make a play. Point, Sam Murray, drive serve coming up, 6 serving 5. Going to be a screen serve.
Screen, second serve.
High lob overhand cut off by Landa. Great get by Alex Landa. Sam Murray can't get that one. What a fantastic rally right there, ladies and gentlemen. A diving backhand get by Alex Landa. Woo! Amazing. You're going to see a towel timeout. There's no doubt about it. Towel timeout on the court.
Alex?
Service master restore.
No, you need to replace it, right?
Okay, so referee Scott McClellan telling Alex, you got to change your shirt. Not sure. He said, I don't know if I have one, because he's not one of the ones that sweat.
Hello, Parkway West High School. Watching Racquetball online. Hope you guys are doing great. Enjoy your Saturday off. Thank you for watching. Out of St. Louis, Missouri. That's my neck of the woods, Dean. You can have New York. You can have that Big Apple. We'll take the small grape.
You have the Arch.
Gateway to the west.
I've been to the Arch a few times, and those little capsules that you got to ride up in.
Yeah.
You know, they're a little scary.
Yeah. They'll get you there, though. Get you a great view of the city, Busch Stadium. Here we are with Landa, change of shirts, 5-6 here in the breaker.
I think Alex said to Scott, I only have one other shirt and I need it for the finals. So I like the optimism by Alex Landa. Alex Landa drive serve coming up. Off the back wall. Replay there.
Hashtag just a replay.
Yeah, Alex didn't have a offensive opportunity. He just was going to, swack it to the back wall, and just stay in the rally, but not swinging was the right play there. And a good call by head referee Scott McClellan saying, hashtag just a replay. Great down the line. Good get by. Great rally right there and a great finish by Alex Landa to win that point. I'm sorry, guys. I just got mesmerized watching that rally that I couldn't say anything.
It happens, Dean. I know I've been there.
That rally was so fast I had to just shut up.
Hello, Lorenzo, Chris, Kelvin, Sean.
So Alex Landa wanted a screen and didn't get it. Sam Murray down to serve. Tied up at 6. Good between the legs by Sam Murray. Alex is going to shoot that right into the corner, gets himself back into the service box.
6-6.
So we were at 5-5, we were at 4-4, now we're at 6-6.
Yeah,
Drive serve from Landa.
Your 11-10 prediction is looking pretty promising.
What a get right there by Sam Murray.
Landa is tracking this ball everywhere.
So is Sam. Set up off the back wall. Sam Murray, great get by Alex Landa. This is going to be tough, has to go up top. Another up top by Alex Landa. Sam Murray's going to shoot this off the back wall. Hits the crack, can't get it. What a fantastic rally, ladies and gentlemen. You're seeing some great racquetball action. What a get by Alex Landa there. If that didn't hit the crack, he was right on that one too. All that for a side out. So if you notice, Sam asked the referee, do I have a timeout? You could do that. If he didn't have a timeout and calls a timeout, that's a technical, which would mean a -1.
Yeah,
so
Chris Webber knows all about that, not having timeouts for the Michigan Fab Five.
Exactly. So timeout on the court.
Pop into this chat box.
Yeah, I'm not in the chat box. I went down. That was some great racquetball action.
Absolutely, Dean. This is our first semi of the day, and we're already in a breaker. It looks like this breaker is going to come down to the wire. I can't wait to see what Rocky Carson and Sebastian have up next for us.
Oh, that's going to be another fantastic match. I'm excited to see that one as well.
A lot of people in the house. I see event director Tracy Valentine across this giant crowd. She's done a great job this weekend. I'd like to thank some local sponsors, John Lahart, Maddie Melendez, the ladies of Laurel, Gary Soames. Appreciate all you do to make this event happen here at the Sport Fit Total Fitness Racket Club. Get you
Players
back to the
back
action.
on the court.
6 serving 6.
6 serving 6. Sam Murray in the service box. Drive serve coming up from Murray. Into the corner, set up off the back wall. Alex is there. Another setup. Great pinch kill shot by Sam Murray. We are into the number 7 on the scoreboard. Finally.
7 serving 6.
7 serving 6. Like I said before, neither player in this tiebreaker had a gigantic lead. We were 4-4, 5-5, 6-6. Now we're at 7-6. Sam Murray drive. Good drive serve. Skip ball by Alex Landa right there. Sam Murray with a 2-point lead. 8 serving 6.
8 serving 6.
You know, Dean, I asked you yesterday, when do players typically call that timeout? You said around the 10 or 11. You can't do that here in the breaker, obviously, so you think Landa might call a timeout here if Sam rallies off another point?
2. Sign out.
You know, he's not one to actually call timeouts that often. I think there was a couple rallies that went on
6
that,
serving 8.
you know, Sam had some dives, and I think he needed the timeout. And some players will call the timeout right before they serve because serving is the most important part of the game. It's the only time you're able to hold the ball and put it where you want it.
Hold it. Just replay.
Good call right there by Scott McClellan for a replay. The ball is up. Alex just wanted to
6
get
serving
to
8.
it. But as John Scott says, he wants the avoidable. Great serve by Alex Landa right there. Set up off the back wall. Here's a setup at center court by Landa. Into the corner. Reverse pinch kill shot. Alex Landa off number 6. 7 serves 8. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle down because it's getting good.
Dean, if this goes 11-10, you and I are going to the casino.
Short.
I think there is one close by. I think I saw a sign on the highway. Not that I was looking.
No, couldn't be.
Set up off the
next
back
to a
wall.
gas
Alex
station.
is right there. There's another one off the back wall by Murray. Can't get that one. That's a good shot.
It'll be a side out. Sam back in the box.
8 serve 7 on the head pen
8-7.
scoreboard. We're getting some high quality racquetball here in this tiebreaker. Winner moves on to the finals later on tonight. Good serve off the back wall. Great cross-court pass by Landa down the line. Sam's right there for an easy kill shot. 9 serve 7. Sam Murray back with a 2-point lead.
9 serving 7.
So, getting to what you were saying before about nerves,
Yeah.
nerves may creep in on Sam Murray right here. He's looking at the finish line instead of just the next point. He's never been to an IRT final.
Short.
So, if anything, that's where you're going to see the nerves. Alex is not going to have nerves, even if Sam's 10-0. He's just not that type of player. Good serve by Sam Murray. Alex is right there. Sam buries that into the corner.
Got our first match point.
We got our first match point opportunity.
10 serving 7.
You see, now a coach would tell Alex, you need to take a timeout. But you see what I said before? He's not one to do that.
Yeah, and to me, it's a little surprising, but that's his style. Oh,
Here it is, timeout.
See?
He just made a fool out of me.
Yep.
But that's okay, I'll take it. Timeout on the court, tiebreaker action. Sam Murray in the tiebreaker, serving 10, serving 7. We're gonna go for a 30-second break on the IRT Network, presented by eNet Live.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here live on the IRT Network, presented by eNet Live. My partner, Dean Bear, sitting courtside for this nail-biting tiebreaker here.
Time back in on court 3, semi-final action. Our first match point opportunity for Big Canada. Sam Murray, Alex Landa in the back of the court, ready to receive. Drive serve coming up. To the corner, off the back wall. Sam Murray's there. Here's a big setup by Sam Murray. Down the line, Alex can't get it. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Sam Murray off to his first Tier 1 finals over Alex Landa. What a match. Kelly, what do you think about that?
I think that is the perfect way to kick off semifinal Saturday, leading to the finals tonight.
Absolutely, that was amazing. The crowd is packed here on a Saturday afternoon. Guys are getting ready for the next match, which is Sebastian Franco versus #1 Rocky Carson.
That's right, that match is coming up next. Rocky and Sebastian about to hit the courts to warm up. We'll be back in just a few, and it's all coming to you live here on the IRT Network.